Hi, I wanted to pop on really quick just to give you a little bit of guidance and a bit of a reminder while I am moving through radical self-acceptance. It all just is what it is. So I'm recording this on March 23rd. And if you catch this now or in the next couple of days, but probably even 6 months from now, it's still going to be valid, because I want to talk a little bit about the solar energies that have just come through. And what's really, really important about how we approach these times, because they're going to become more and more often. So again, this is March 23rd, and last night we had an X-class flare and a whole bunch of M-class flares and some solar storms, and they've been going all day today too, and we're not even at the 24-hour mark from where it started. So if you are feeling very much in your body, if you're feeling very human, like you're moving through tar, if you're very tired or you have ascension symptoms, if you feel disconnected from the higher realms and your gifts feel just a little bit muted or a lot muted, know that this is the point. Ascension happens in the body. The alchemy happens at a cellular level in the body. So it makes sense that feeling very much in the body and feeling sort of just a human, that makes sense, because that's where the alchemy is happening. It's the body that's ascending. So I wanted to offer you sort of two little pieces of advice. The first one is, if you're feeling that you are just slammed in your body, you didn't do anything wrong. And this is going to be a cycle that comes in more and more often. If you are feeling very elevated, then that's also a very good possibility where you feel expanded and elevated and maybe even just a little bit high from these energies. And just know that they're going to make their way into the body within the next day or so. So everybody's on their own sine wave based on the body's ability to respond to the energies, where you are either integrating or about to integrate, or you're just integrating yesterday's stuff today, so the other stuff is in the queue in your field waiting to come in tomorrow. Everybody's on their own sine wave. So there is no that you missed out. There is no getting it wrong. There just is. Everybody's on their own cycle. So the other piece I wanted to share was the ego is likely going to try and have an opinion either way. At least if you have an ego like mine. Mine always has an opinion. And I witnessed it trying to have a little bit of a go at me today. So I just wanted to offer that to you, that, yeah, I still go through that. And here's what it might look like for you. If you have an inferior ego, which many of us that have been through trauma do, your ego could be telling you that you must have something wrong. You must have turned left when the rest of the collective got a notice to turn right. Somehow you missed it, you missed the bulletin. Somehow you're not trying hard enough, you're not changing your diet enough, meditating enough, taking enough supplements, following the right people on social media. Somehow you must have got it wrong in order for you to feel the way you feel. And that's not at all true, because it's the body that is ascending. There is no measuring or comparing, not even yourself, from where you were yesterday to where you are today. The ego will have absolutely no perception whatsoever, whether you've moved 2 steps forward or 3 steps back. You really can't measure yourself against anyone else because of what I've just explained. Everybody's on their own sine wave. You could talk to someone who's very spiritual that you spend a lot of time with, that is going through this ascension as well, and say, oh my God, I feel like crap today. And they could say, I don't, I feel amazing. So we have to be really mindful that everybody is on their own integration cycle, and it's expansion, contraction, over and over again. So you could have a superior ego where if you're feeling very inflated in these energies and maybe a little bit high, that that ego is trying to tell you how good you've done, and that there you are, you have reached some new level of nirvana, and all of the dark days are behind you, and skippity-doo-dah all the way home. And that, it's possible. I'm not going to tell anybody that that's not possible. It is possible, but it's also unlikely, because we still have a long way to go. This, again, is a marathon, not a sprint. So I just wanted to offer you just a quick little pop-in of guidance. Be where you are. Know that you are not getting any of it wrong. Don't buy into your ego's bullshit. And understand that if there's anything that is within your control whatsoever, that you have a choice point in all of this, it's how you narrate your experience. So if you're going along in these energies, or perhaps how you're feeling today, going, oh my God, I don't know how much more of this I can take. I feel awful. Maybe I'm sick. I'm sure I'm getting it wrong. Like if you're doing the whole Debbie Downer narration of your ascension, then you are just like inputting more garbage while the garbage is trying to be put out. So don't compare yourself. Know that however you feel is perfect and you're not getting anything wrong. Don't listen to your ego's bullshit either, but be mindful how you are narrating your experience. And acceptance for where you are is the key. That's the 0 point. I am where I am, and I might not know where I am, but I am where I am. And I'm going to offer myself some love, some compassion, a bath, a treat, a walk, a glass of wine, whatever it is that's going to make you feel like this now moment isn't as crunchy as some of the others you've gone through. That's really important, because we don't want to be putting more garbage thoughts, more narration, more words that aren't purposeful and helpful in while the garbage is trying to take itself out. So anyway, this all is what it is. I'm in my kitchen. I had this thought come in quite strongly because I needed it today, so I thought I would share it with you too. Until next time, bye for now.